All right, just about going down. Everybody's so shy. Somebody say something. Say, hey, fuck you, Phil. Lurkers. Trolls. Gonna have a good sunset there. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's on fire now.
Did you bring the pin lever?
I don't know what you're saying. Hand lever.
Medicine ba?
Huh? Medicine? Yeah, it's in my bag. The red bottle. Shut the door, please. My views, your world. Good evening. Jim Alfred, good morning, or good evening. Jim Alver, is it sunrise where you're at? Oh yeah, I see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I'll get the sunrise in the morning. I don't have to go downstairs, or I'm thinking about doing the live in the morning though up on the roof. It's even better up there. But this is good. I mean, These ocean view rooms are definitely worth the money. Fuck, it's got a great view. I'm back again. We brought the baby down so we could swim at the Central Park. Well, you know, my views, I'm fairly fond of Subic, yes. It's a hell of a lot better than Angela City. I've had enough of it. I've been in Angeles almost 4 years now. Had enough of it. It's close enough. If I want some Angeles City, I can get it, you know, in 60 minutes. I can be there. This is a much better option, I think. I've been running around here, guys, you know, since '85, so I didn't come back. I left in '85 and didn't come back till 2013. 28 years, or no, 15 and 13, yeah, 28 years. It's nice to be an hour away, man. Oh, Jim Alver, I just don't use it. I've got a lot of money in the bank with Agoda. It's over $200 I've got in the bank, so that's, what, 10K? Yeah, it would buy me a free room here. And I just use it all. I book Harleys there. I book the Best Western down in Angeles there. Because my golf driving range is attached to the Best Western. So that's the only thing I'll miss is that driving range. But still, if I leave here at 5 a.m., I can get there at 6 when they open. Hit balls for an hour, hit the gym there, and come back here. I only have to see MacArthur Highway. I shoot through base and boom, I'm right on the toll road and back here again. It's, you know. Well, if you spend some time there, my views, just log into your account. It's best if you log into it on a computer or a laptop. You have a lot more options if you're on a computer or a laptop than you do on your phone. The website's much more computer friendly because on your phone it's only an app. Sean, sorry, let me get my iPad here. Sean the Prawn, thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, the app is great if you've got points. You know what I mean? It reminds you and shows you where the points are and how much you've accumulated. But if you don't have any points, you want to use the website. Go in there and it'll teach you about it. There's little things you can click on that teach you how to get the points. And I used to be strictly Expedia because my sister was a marketing executive for Expedia for like 5 years. She was the one who told me about sticking with one company. You know, you don't bounce around. Don't bounce around from hotels.com to this one to that. You know, there's like 10 different ones. Stick with one. And always fill out the reviews, you guys, when the reviews come. A lot of people think it's a pain in the ass, but It raises your level within the... Ray, good morning. How are you, sir? Or good evening. What happens is there's like a little star that goes by your name. If you're somebody that fills out the reviews, especially if you do every one, the hotel can see that when you check in. So, you know, if you're in a high-end place, 4 stars and up, you're really likely going to get bumped up because they know you're going to fucking bash them. And they hate that. They hate to get a bad review on Agoda or Expedia, any of those sites. Hospitality, that's like a no-no. They want 5 stars in every category. I learned this stuff from my sister because she had the inside scoop working for Expedia. So when I started traveling to Southeast Asia, sorry guys, I hope I'm not ruining your view. When I started traveling to Southeast Asia, I discovered Agoda, and Agoda was hotels only at the time. Agoda's doing flights now too, so I may switch over entirely. For years, I used Expedia for flights and Agoda for hotels. So I'm going on, 14 years with Agoda, you guys, of solid booking, 5. And now I'm booking like mad because Junior is older and he's easier to travel with. So now I'm booking a hotel almost every week. It adds up, it really does. And if you, if like this Central Park Reef, practically everybody knows me by first name now. You throw a little money around here as far as good tips, I mean, you get treated like a fucking king, you guys. It's so worth it. And you don't have to throw a lot of money around. I mean, a 200 peso tip is a lot of money to these people, even the people that work here. And they deserve it anyway. They work their asses off. Hospitality's hard. This room that we're in has like a 60-inch or a 65-inch flat screen. It's really nice. Samsung, it's loaded up with Netflix, YouTube. They've got a thing that's working just perfect. All you gotta do is, it's amazing, these smart TVs. When you go to log into your Netflix or your YouTube account, it just throws a barcode up on the screen, and you scan it with your smartphone, and boom, you log right in. So easy. So I was watching the cable, the live TV, the Trump inauguration. Junior and Jonah were down at the pool. So I finally went down and joined them. We had a little swim. Oh, look at that, the sun's gone. I thought, did you guys see that? It looked like the mountain tip was on fire for a little while. This iPhone 16 has a fantastic camera. It's really good. Yeah, it's Tuesday. You guys know every Tuesday and Thursday is Tequila Reef Live. And sometimes, Friday too. It's every Tuesday and Thursday confirmed. And then I might be down there another day too. I think I did 3 of them this week. It's helping my channel get out there a little bit more, going live so much. Especially with you guys giving me a thumbs up. Oh, by the way, you guys, if I can ask you to do this, the Philo in the Philippines Facebook. I have a Facebook page too. It's a business page. If you like or follow that, Philo in the Philippines on Facebook, just type it in. Then you'll get to see pre-pics from the vlog that's coming, the next vlog that's coming. You'll get still shots of it, okay? Yeah, it's always Tuesday and Thursday. That's scheduled. I need to figure out how to do that on YouTube. I can schedule it on YouTube so you guys get reminders, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. It's easy when you're using the streaming software. When I go live at home, it's called StreamYard on your laptop. So they do everything for you. You just tell them, send it to Facebook, send it to Instagram, and you just go live and they take care of everything else for you. The technology that vloggers have now, it's just amazing. It's become so much easier. Combine that with the camera technology, and look how far it's come, you know. You couldn't do this kind of thing back in even 2015, 2014. Not nearly as easy as you can do it now. It just takes a little effort. Can you guys see that bonka boat going out? The sand is nice. Got some people strolling on the beach down here. Zavaz, I'm using the iPhone 16 Pro Max. There's like some kind of a supply ship out there too. It actually looks like a ship that goes up next to a container and takes the containers off. There's Grande Island in the back, where the U.S. Navy used to take their R&R. Okay, that's the most I can zoom on video. Pretty good, right? Can you guys hear that boat engine? Just wondering how good the microphone is. Oh, you can hear it. Good. Yeah, the beach was dead when we got here. There was maybe 2 people on this entire beach, you guys. As much beach as you can see, there was maybe only 2 people on it. Of course, we logged in. I mean, we checked in at 1 p.m. It was kind of hot too. Yeah, we got the echo. Or maybe it's just a little bit louder up here because we're getting the echo, right? It's echoing off this building. The sound. There should be some pictures. If you're looking at that Facebook page, there should be some still shots there that I took this afternoon down on the beach. That's correct. It's quite a ways on the other side of that. Because what you're looking at there is the beginning of Beloit Beach. They're halfway down Beloit. The entrance road to Beloit. Yeah, my views. I'll be honest with you. Go ahead and go to Angeles. Give it 90 days, you know. And rent is cheap. And you can do long-term hotels super cheap. A lot of the smaller boutique type hotels will give you a sweet deal if you stay 30 days. I mean, you'll get the room for like $1,200 a night, $1,000 a night if you stay for 30 days, because they want that $30,000 cash up front. Then you're living cheap, man. $1,000 a night in a decent hotel too. Then you've got time to look around. People rush it too much. They think Angeles is this paradise. I mean, it's great if you're only here to chase pussy. That's what Angeles is good for. Oh, we've got quite a bit more where Jonah and I live. Koreatown's super nice, you guys. And I could stay out in Koreatown. There's enough to entertain you out there. You don't even have to go to Balabago, but that's where Tequila Reef is. One of these days, I'm going to go into one of the Korean places. The hot shot Korean breakfast joints and go live from in there. Let you guys see what that side of the, what's, so you can see what that side of town looks like, you know. Many people don't know about Koreatown. They immediately think it's a negative thing. There's too many Koreans. It's only my opinion, you guys, but the Koreans have saved Angeles. They've saved Balabago. Because if it weren't for the Koreans coming here, it would be a lot grimier place than it is now. They class the joint up. They make it nicer. Well, you got to remember, my views, you're only an hour away in Subic. You could go up to Angeles twice a week. I think the bus fare is only 260 pesos or something. You can go up there, get a cheap room at Red Doors or something, spend the night, have some fun, then come right back. Get away from it. That way, you know, if you take that route, then you don't hate Angeles like I do. I fucking hate it. To the point where I'm just sick of it, you know. Not true, Zavaz. There's way more Angeles. By the way, there's a great vlogger over here. If you guys don't know who he is, I'm gonna give you his channel. He's a friend of mine. George is all about the Philippines, or George is shit. Let me see if I can find it while I can keep you guys live. Because I'd like to plug his channel. He's a good guy. It's George's All About the Philippines. Okay. He lives in Longapo City, so he vlogs this area regularly. He's here more than me. He lives here. So if you're thinking about Subic or you want to learn more about Subic, follow that channel. He's a very active vlogger. He does like a vlog a day, I think. Yeah. He's doing a lot of shorts, a lot of, yeah. George's All About the Philippines. There you go. I just put it up. George is all about the Philippines. Follow him and you'll much more because, like I said, he lives here. He's a funny guy too. Good vlogger. Puts a lot of effort into what he's doing for you guys, you know. Hopefully I can get him a couple of subs that way. My Views, Your World. Sir, where are you located right now? My Views? What's your location? I'm sorry, you've been really active in my chat lately, so I need to know a little bit more about you. Ohio. Ah, okay. I'm originally from Speedway, Indiana. So I'm a fellow Midwesterner. I left Indiana, though, at 18 to go to join the Marine Corps, and I never went back. Stayed in California when I got out. So, I mean, the Marine Corps worked out great for me because I spent 42 years in Southern California. And I was there when it was really, really good, before the population exploded. Southern California in 1982 was still, you know, mostly orange groves. Oh, thanks, My Views. What city in Ohio? When I got stuck in the U.S. during COVID, we visited Cleveland, man, and I was really impressed. We visited Cleveland. Oh, retired in 2021. Nice. My brother and I drove from Speedway. I got stuck in the U.S. during COVID, and I was in Indiana when I got stuck. Yeah, I drove somebody to Cincinnati once from Indianapolis in an Uber. I got bored during COVID, so I just bought a brand new Chevy Equinox. I was thinking I was going to stay in Indiana, right? Make a go at it there. There's a lot of work. It's a ton of work in Central Indiana. If you're unemployed in Central Indiana, you're just a fucking loser because there's tons and tons of work. But I had already worked as an Uber driver in California. I had my account set up. All I had to do was transfer to Indiana. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do that because that way I get to pick my hours. You know, I was already drawing my pension. I just got stuck, locked out of the Philippines. And that's as a husband, a legalized husband to a Filipina. The Philippines went crazy. They closed their borders to everybody. Even the OFWs couldn't come back. They really fucked things up here. And I spent 16 months in the U.S., unable to come back. And as soon as I was able to come back, I put in for a visa and got approved. Indiana was good. Central Indiana was good for Uber. My goal was $100 a day, and most days I was logging off at 1 p.m. I would start at 6 a.m. in the morning every day. Most days I quit work at 1. I had my $100. And I worked only Monday through Friday. So that was $2,000 I was adding on to my pension. Fuck, I was living a good life. That's a lot of, $4,000 a month in Central Indiana is a lot of money. And I was living with my brother, so I was killing it. Just saving money, waiting for my chance to get back here. What a fuck story that was. The Philippines was the only country to really overact that badly. And wow, look at that, you guys. That sky is awesome. That's almost like a painting there. The water's turning orange now. Look at it. It's that time of year. It's high season. You get a lot of great sunsets here. Yeah, because you're regimented. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's real easy to fuck off when you're working for yourself. It's real easy to go, screw this. You know, go get a six-pack and go back home and watch Netflix. But for me, that's the Marine Corps in me. That was a way to make me stay out, because I would stay out. Even at $98, I would stay out and get that other two, even if it took another hour. But Indiana was good. I was surprised. Indiana was better than Southern California for Uber. It was very, very seldom you didn't have a ride. You know, you were piggybacked. You know what I mean? If you were driving for Uber, you've got somebody in your car, you've got somebody waiting on you. Can't remember what that's called. Oh, stacking. They're stacking customers on you. It's great. You're like, fuck, I got my next ride already. But good story. Anyway, I'm in downtown Indianapolis. I'm working. It's early morning, and I'm picking up like my third customer in downtown Indianapolis. And the thing about Uber is they don't let the driver see where the passenger's going. You don't know, or at least at that time you didn't know. That may have changed, but when I was driving for them, even in California, no. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of rides in Vegas, but you're picking up the scum of the earth, man. Fuck that. That's why I only worked during the day. I didn't want to pick up the drunks. Too many bad stories about it. Just avoid them. I was getting the people going to work every morning, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy scene, guys. I'm glad, though. You know what I mean? That's a big something you had to do to get back to the Philippines. I had to endure. The thing about Indiana is they have a very mild winter now. Hell, we may have had 8 inches of snow the whole winter, and that was three different events. So Indiana it's not like it was when I was a kid. Fuck. We had major, major snow when I was a kid. We were out of school once for 2 weeks. That was the blizzard of 78 or 76 or... And we kids were out hustling, all of us. We had our shovels. We're digging people out, making money. We loved it. 2 weeks out of school to make money. That was always my thing anyway. I started working when I was 15, 25, 30 hours a week. So I missed all that high school shit. I'd get out of school and go straight to work. Had my own car, all that shit, you know what I mean? Just because I was driven. I wanted to get out of the house. Damn, that sky is awesome. It's way better on the phone, you guys, than it is in person. The phone really highlights that light. Yeah, they sure have. But the one thing I was happy to see, because I left Manila on July 4th, 2020. So we were only 4 months into the pandemic when I left. And Manila was bad, you guys. Where I lived in Caloocan City, you had one pass. You could go out twice a week. I think our pass was a red one. They had like red, green, blue, yellow. Whatever color you had was the day you could go out. We had Tuesday and Thursday, I think. Checkpoints everywhere. Fuck, it was unbelievable. But when I left Manila, sorry, I didn't finish my story. When I left Manila, I got to Indiana, and Indiana was like, fuck you, we're not doing this. Indiana, nobody wore a mask outside. The only place anybody wore a mask was inside a restaurant. And even then, a lot of the restaurants were like, you don't have to wear that stupid thing. Hoosiers, you don't fuck with them. They weren't playing the game. So COVID was a lot more mild there, you know. Even Washington State, up in Seattle, they were a lot more relaxed there about it. But not Philippines. It was like being in prison here. What's up? JR. How are you, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming in, bro. JR, I'm not doing the tile anymore. Fuck the tile. I discovered this car tech mats or something. It's like the same stuff that NASCAR and Formula One uses in their garages. And they can pick it up and move it, you know, obviously, because they travel all over the world. But they're supposed to be really good. They're like plastic or rubber plastic mixed tiles that snap together. It's got edging, everything, the whole bit. It's supposed to be perfect for garage floors, so I'm going to try that. I found them on Amazon. That way, when we move, I can pick that shit up and take it with me to the next house. Yeah, Cincinnati was the same, exactly. Cincinnati was fuck all. I mean, Cleveland, when I was in Cleveland, it was probably August 2020, and they were like, fuck all, we're not wearing a mask. The restaurant owners were fine with it, the store owners were fine with it, you know. Mexico was the only country in the world that treated COVID the way it should have been treated. They just ignored it. All the Philippine vloggers moved down to Tulum, Mexico, and started vlogging down there. They had no restrictions, no nothing. No mask anywhere. Mexico just completely ignored it. They said, fuck you guys. We're Mexico. That's typically the case, JR. Yeah, I agree. I'll agree with that. If you've got an asshole landlord. As far as improvements, I'm really doing nothing more than painting, you know. Painting and adding really nice appliances. I'm not going to do anything structurally that's going to cost me any amount of money. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I never act quickly. I get an idea and I sit on it for 2 weeks. If it's still a great idea in 2 weeks, then I do it. Sometimes you get that impulse shit going, you know what I mean? You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy that, that's cool. But wait, do I really need it? Then he moved to Thailand, yep. But hey, on the bright side, JR, he was comfortable where he was at. He was living the life that he wanted to live. You know, I've got plenty of money, I could do that. I mean, I set myself up for retirement. I didn't come over here to pinch pennies. This is my retirement, I'm living my life the way I want to. Even if it means, you know, ripping out a few toilets and paying for it myself. Hey, at least the toilets I want to have. Oh yeah, I'm sure you are, JR. Me too, brother. Joan and I are like strictly Carbonaria food. You know, 40 pesos a serving. My retirement's gonna last me a long time. Oh man. Bola bola. Boy, my view of that mountain, you guys, is it's almost completely dark. So now I understand better how like when a golf tournament goes overtime into the dark, and they say, oh, it's so dark, but at home we can see it on the camera perfectly. I understand that now. A little bit better. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm gonna knock it off here. Yeah. That's true. We're taking a bonka boat ride tomorrow morning around that bend. We'll be out of the bay. We're going to Sampalote Cove. And the boat captain and the skipper are going to barbecue a bluefin tuna and some chicken wings for lunch. Junior's first boat trip. And it's nice out there. The sand is real fluffy. It's not super white, but it's not super, it's a lot whiter than the sand here even. You too, JR. Thanks for stopping in. For those of you that follow Marcos' channel, we're using Captain Art and First Mate Ruben. If you follow Eric and Mercy, they used to use Captain Art and First Mate Ruben for all their boat trips. They're great guys. They're so easy to deal with, you know. My view is your world. It's 1.5. It's 1,500 pesos per hour, okay, is the going rate, which is really high. It's gone way up. It used to be 7 to 12 is 3K. It used to be they went for 6,000 peso day, and if you did a half day, you'd get charged 3K. Yeah, JR, I've done that one. That's fun. 100 Islands is a lot of fun. Once you actually get on the boat. All right, you guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the morning, all right? I'll see you in about 12 hours for the sunrise. 11 hours, 11 and a half. Thanks for joining the live, you guys. I appreciate it. See you in the morning.